the latest Lego game coming from TT Games. It's coming out on the 10th of October in Europe. We think it's the best video game that TT Games have made so far.
Why?
Well, you didn't wait there, did you? Get right in. It's the most action-packed game we've made. We think it's also the best-looking game. There's some really nice elements working with the Batman universe, whereby it's kind of this really nice contrast with some dark-looking elements, as in it's kind of a very industrial-looking Gotham. However, that's contrasted with these fantastically bright, vibrant Lego characters. It's the most action-packed. There's kind of lots of enemies to dispatch, lots of goons to fight. Because you're fighting as Batman and Robin, they're trained martial artists. There's lots of goons' asses to kick, and there's even more ways. We've got a more in-depth fighting mechanism as well for this game. So there's more moves. Some of the characters you'll be able to kind of grab and dispatch enemies in various different ways. And quite possibly the coolest thing we've got is villain mode. So we now have, as well as playing through the heroes in the game as Batman and Robin with their various technology suits, you'll now also be able to play as the villains. I mean, we found that basically with Batman, you've got such a rich tapestry of bad guys as well, that rather than just having it in free play, we thought, well, look, let's have access. Let's enable you to kind of play as all these baddies in the game. And the thing is, everyone wants to kind of be a bit mischievous and have a bit of fun. So we think that people will really enjoy being able to do that in this game. Batman's always kind of been, within all the universe, he's a very serious character. He's very kind of hard, and he's very kind of on track with his mission, kind of obviously fighting crime. Robin's obviously, within our game, he's kind of maybe a slightly more fun, but no less skilled version of Batman. But then the villains, they're maybe a little bit cheekier, so there's kind of a bit more fun that you can have. We've had a lot of fun recreating what we feel are kind of the villains, but in a Lego format. So, for example, you might be the Joker, and he's kind of a quite mischievous chap, and he'll have his buzzer that he can kind of use to shock people when he's playing the game. Or some of the other characters, there's nice touches, so where on the idols, kind of if you leave Two-Face alone for a second, he might try and like scratch the bad side of his face off, or he'll kind of just be flipping the coin, kind of deciding on people's fates.
You created your own story for this game. Have you looked at any of the movies or the comic books, and where have you drawn your inspiration mostly from?
Well, it's there's not really a set formula for Lego Batman. I mean, the simple answer is that we're creating a Lego Batman universe. We've obviously, all the guys, we kind of look at all the various source materials, so the comics, some of the films have been going out, and we then try and kind of recreate our mini format. I think almost because of how dark the recent films have become, it presents an opportunity for us to have something kind of more light and more fun, and a bit more tongue-in-cheek than the current films are. And obviously we're making games for young gamers, and so we want it to be really fun, really accessible for everyone.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.